Today, I'd like to talk to you about the importance of being an organ donor. By the end of this speech, I hope that everyone that hears this speech decides to go out and become an organ donor. Each organ and tissue donor saves anywhere or improves anywhere from about 50 people's lives. What I always like to think of is giving the gift of life. You may lighten the load of the person who's lost that family member. I think it helps to lighten their tragedy and makes it life a little more copable for them. Each day, there's about 77 people who are saved by organ donors. But to say that, there's about 50 more that die because of the shortage of organs. It's just not that many people that are willing to donate their organs anymore. What organ donation is the removal of human body, tissues, eyes, things like that, after one has passed away. You can also be a living donor, which means if someone needs a kidney and you're the same type, you could donate half of your kidney or one of your kidneys to assist the person who needs the organ. Organ donors come in all sizes, all colors, all shapes, all ages. There's no discrimination against the organs because in all actuality, when you cut yourself, we all bleed red. We all bleed the same color. Basically, the organ donation is based on the person's medical history, their social history, and just to see if the organs are even just suitable for transplantation. Let's begin with some information about the two types of organ donation concepts. The two types are opt-in and opt-out. Basically, it's a voluntary system. Opt-in is basically anyone who has not given consent is not a donor. And the opt-out, anyone who has not refused is a donor. In some systems, family members may be required to give consent or refusal. Or they can veto a potential recovery even if the donor has consented. Your family can say, no, I don't want the organs taken, and they can veto it. Well, under the United States law, the regulation of the donation is left to states within the limitations of the Federal National Organ Transplant Act of 1984. They actually had to put an act in dealing with organ donations. Each state's Uniform Analytical Gift Act, and this seeks streamlined processes and standardizes the rules among various states. So there's different rules among each state over organ donation. Each state has their own rules. Right now they're trying to streamline it to straighten some things out. In many states, it's encouraged that the organ donors, be made allowing consent, and they put that on the driver's license. The state of Texas does that, where you have to consent and say, yes, I want to be an organ donor. It's on my driver's license. I am an organ donor. But there's pre-consent system in other places like Europe, and rather than the extended consent system, which is the opt-out system, it doesn't regulate organ donation. Decisions left to the members of the states. So a lot of the most prominent and the hardest states for the opt-out system is going to be Spain, Australia, Belgium, and other high donor rate states like that. Now that we have some statistics about the policies of organ donation and the options of the U.S. and Europe, let's discuss some bioethical issues with organ donation. And there's a lot of people that have bioethical issues. This has been going on since the mid-1970s. It's where people feel like, okay, A lot of people may say Jehovah's Witnesses feel you shouldn't share blood. Well, these people feel like you shouldn't share organs. And it's your own personal belief. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. It's your own personal beliefs. No one overrules, no one's right, no one's wrong on that level. Now that we have a clear understanding of why we should volunteer to become organ donors, let's start by closing by saying organ donation is one of the kindest, most generous, and most powerful actions that each and every one of us can take. I'm an organ donor, not because I have to, but because when my life is over, I still have the option of living on through saving others. I have explained the bioethical issues some feel about organ donation, the options that are used in the United States and Europe, and I hope the information I provided you today will assist you in making a positive decision to save someone's life. Thank you very much.